biscuits led to bullets fired outside a South Charlotte Popeyes restaurant.
To Popeyes, asking them how an employee managed to have a gun while on the clock, and if any of their policies will change because of this. Those inside scurry around, some ducking.
Welcome to the Reaction Radar. What started as a food fight over biscuits ended up in bullets. Can't make this stuff up. Is this the craziest fast food meltdown you've ever seen? Let's jump into it.
New at 5 o'clock, burnt biscuits led to bullets fired outside a South Charlotte Popeyes restaurant. One man was shot and it was caught on camera. We're going to freeze the video because it is graphic.
We all up in fast food. Oh, they fighting. He knocked the headset up.
Heard the woman gasping there. This happened outside of a Popeyes restaurant on South Boulevard near I-485. And that's where Channel 9's crime reporter Hunter Signs is live tonight. Hunter?
Erica, it is another example of a simple argument, this one over burnt biscuits, that led to someone being shot. Police say it happened between two managers at this Popeyes here behind me, and an eyewitness told me today all of it happened in front of his young children. For the first time, we are seeing different vantage points of a Mother's Day shooting at this South Charlotte Popeyes. Two men seen fighting in the parking lot, then two shots ring out. We are choosing to stop this Charlotte video, the rest too graphic to show. I spoke over the phone with an eyewitness who didn't want to use his name, but he says he and his wife were inside the fast food restaurant and were the last to deal with the suspect.
He was going in the back and was starting arguing with the guy over some burnt biscuits. We took the plate with the burnt biscuits and threw it on the ground.
Moments later, in this dash camera video, you can see the two men walk out of the Popeyes. Then another eyewitness captured the victim throw punches first. Then the suspect pulled a gun and fired. Seconds later, this angle shows the suspected gunman walks back into the restaurant as those inside scurry around, some ducking.
You always think the worst, you know. He's going nuts now and will shoot around and that's it for us.
Nobody else was hurt. Seconds later, the suspect was seen walking out and away from the restaurant. Police caught up to him nearby, arresting 22-year-old Rondi Wood. He's charged with attempted murder. The victim shot twice, but is currently alive. And again, police say both the suspect and the victim were both managers here at this fast food restaurant you see behind me. I did reach out to Popeyes asking them how an employee managed to have a gun while on the clock and if any of their policies will change because of this, but I haven't heard back yet. Reporting live tonight in South Charlotte, Hunter Signs, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Hope that victim will be okay.
So what's your take on that? Do you think that employees should have, should be armed while in an establishment such as a fast food restaurant? I'm not saying that it's okay, but in restaurants like that, tensions and things of this nature always seem to escalate. I just did another segment where another employee jumped through the drive-thru window and unalived another customer. I don't know. I mean, what are they saying now that these fast food establishments should have metal detectors for employees? I mean, it's just crazy. So basically, this is the article here. They're saying that in North Carolina, two managers were fighting over burnt biscuit. The alleged suspect, Wood, is 22. He was arrested and charged with attempted first-degree murder, sorry. A witness said that the two managers started arguing and stepped outside and got into a physical altercation. And at that point in time, Woods then pulled out his weapon and 2 rounds were fired off. They're saying here that one of the round hit the other employee in the groin and the other one in his chest. The employee was then taken to the hospital where he's being treated for life-threatening conditions and was in critical care. My thoughts and prayer goes out to that family member. You know, hopefully everything is okay with you guys on that. They said that Wood then, he fled the scene, but he was then apprehended in the shopping center, in the same shopping center. Wood then told the police that he and the other manager stepped outside. He was punched in the face 3 times. He then allegedly fired 2 warning shots that were not intended to, you can see that due to YouTube stipulations, to Bill. They also said here that Wood attempted to justify his actions, but the affidavit, he failed to articulate a credible, imminent threat of deadly force necessary to support a self-defense claim. You know, I don't know what North Carolina's laws are, or in terms of carrying concealed weapons or carrying weapons in general, but just because you have a weapon and somebody gets in your face and starts screaming or yelling, that does not give you the right to just pull out your weapon. And, you know, because what are you going to do when somebody gets in your face and start yelling? Not saying that it's okay and that's all right, but what will you do? You just can't pull out your weapon and, you know, that does nothing, you know? So, but I would love to hear your thought process. What is your thought process on this? You know, let's talk about it. Could something like this happen to you where you work? Would you have completely lose control and resort to something like this? I want to hear your take. Drop them in the comments. You know, and until next time we meet, as usual, stay informed and engaged. Have a good one.